So, sir, welcome. Faster reasoning, more convenient reporting from healthcare softwares, and we will look at processing more and more information using the PC and the server RAM. So, what is the value proposition? So, we are looking to eliminate the understanding of complexity of understanding of SAP, Tally, HS, and other store systems, the manual data in the spreadsheets, because that is a bottleneck. But the other thing is that what we are looking to do is to maximize the number of users who can access your mobile apps. What we are looking to reduce are the manual SSRS report, the SQL Server, reporting services, reporting developmental activities, the service turnaround time. So because making an SSRS reports takes time because you have to extract the data, you have to do an extract data. So therefore your service turnaround times actually increase. So we are looking to reduce that. Reduce the refresh times for reviewing the complex report. So basically what we would be doing is we would be looking at the Azure platform and we'll be compressing the data there and viewing the complex reports and dashboards there. Then the dependence on the server RAM for report and dashboard production, that will be reduced significantly. Now, what are we going to raise? Raise the number of reports that can be produced by the system, the graphical representation. So we would be probably looking at more at the graphical representation of the dashboards, and then looking at how to add the additional data sources with ease. So many a times we're not able to add data sources with ODBC or XML, Jason, through our conventional reporting tools, we'll be looking to that. And then number of users who can access the mobile apps to the Power Apps. So for this, we have made ready-made SQL to DAX code. We have productized the reporting outputs and aggregates for faster analysis. So what are we offering? We're offering ready-made modules for reporting access on mobile platforms with the lower report development times and the faster data access. The bar values of the graphs, dashboards, get reports anytime, anywhere. And then we are looking at custom mobile apps for data entry. So what we are looking to do is to remove the number of users limitations for Power Apps. Right, that's what we are looking at. Now the benefit slide is we are looking to go to the Power Apps Azure platform. We're looking at web access and the mobile apps. We are looking at primarily the plug and play solution. So everything should be plug and play. And then we're looking to stick with the Microsoft platform and reduce the number of supplements for reporting. This is our core philosophy is we are going to minimize the number of pages which are required to make the reports. So lesser number of pages means that, you will be able to see more number of reports because more number of reports can be loaded on the nightly load. There's going to be faster report deployment, increased concurrency, faster report development, reduced cost of the solutions. Now the proposed set of solutions with us is that we are looking at Power BI for ad hoc reporting for lowering the cost, dashboards for more reports per page, management dashboard apps for easy access for dashboard for management. Power Apps in terms of mobile app screens to develop secure internal mobile apps for unlimited users. Then many a times we have to input data for various end users from various end users. So we are looking at manual user inputs. So great for feedback surveys for consolidations of patient feedback. Link the output with the Power BI reports. Power Automate. So we are going to link the Power BI report alerters and Power BI forms for automation. So Power Automate is basically going to be used for automating the email flow from various end users based on business logic to various end users based on various business logic. And then the robotics automation process is what we would be introducing. So we would be sending these reports using PDF and JFF forms to various end users, right? Other things which we would ask you to consider is the Microsoft Teams collaboration. It's the same which we have done previously for Medanta business logic. So you've gone up to here, but now your reporting layer would be in the Power BI. So this is in the healthcare analytics module. So the proof of the pudding is straight in the eating. So I will now go down to the Power BI module. So I will click on powerbi.com. And within powerbi.com, I'll basically log in based on the what has been given to me by the team. Then I go down to the and I go down to MNNBA. Then I click on your healthcare analytics demo. Now this healthcare analytics demo, which has been created. So we have looked at primarily stock and sales analysis. So we are looking at top stock by generic strength and the UM. So we are looking at sales pairs or top 5, top 10, top 20. And we will look at various brands by year. Now you can see that this is actually sample data. We have manipulated it, but you see the low refresh times for a period of about 1.5 months for it. In case you want to pin any report or visual to a dashboard, you can pin this visual. You get top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20, right? Dashboards. Then, and then this is the case. Now, in case you want to export it to a PowerPoint PDF, you can export it from here. In case you want to share it, you can share it from here. In case you want to subscribe it, you can subscribe it from here. In case you have a paid version of the Power BI module, then you can click on edit from here. And once you click on edit from here, then you can actually edit these particular dashboards also. So just taking time. So you can edit dashboards and the entire semantic layer would be available for your team here. Right. So you can pin to a dashboard. I've just not shown you. You can export it. You have an intuitive, interactive method of reporting, and you can change all these reports in the dashboards using the reporting buttons here. Now I go back here. I go down to the healthcare analytics module. Then I go to stock consumption and SOP and stock consumption sales. So same here, we are saying that this is the actual versus the target share of business year-wise by year analysis. This is looking at the average price over a large number of fiscal years. This is consumption analysis by the doctors. Then this is also the consumption analysis by the packages. Right. And this is actually saying target share of business, actual share by approved business for a particular brand. Here in this particular case, it was stock, the top 5, top 10. So we were looking at by generic strength and the UN, the stock values. We were looking at the sales by year. So we have actually removed it, but we are looking at sales by month here. And here you can see sales by generic strength of UM by various packages. So here you can see a very complex report and the dashboard is there over a large period of time. And we are able to actually have very, very low refresh times for the same. Now I go down to next to the inventory aging code by the store code. And once I click upon this, then I can see the inventory aging by the store code in this particular dashboard. Right. So by brand name, you can drill down or you can drill up. So this has gone up to the drill, this thing. So I drill up, I go up to the store code to various the age bracket and what is the age behind it. Now, in case I want to see it on my mobile, so I'm clicking on my mobile and you should be able to see my mobile. In the mobile, I pick up my healthcare analytics dashboard on the mobile and I'm opening my healthcare analytics dashboard. And once I pick up my healthcare analytics dashboard, you can clearly see that I can access all my reports over the web. I pick up my stock and sales analysis report. I can see the stock and sales analysis report. Top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20. I can share these reports over WhatsApp, Facebook, email, etc. I can go across various pages here, right? I can go across to various workspaces also. So it becomes very, very easy for me to transfer it. So this is how your end users, so all these reports which are made within the Power BI apps then can automatically be translated into a mobile app with great ease and convenience. That is the first portion. The second portion, which we wanted to request your time for seeing, is that in case the thing is something called a Power Apps mobile app. So a Power Apps mobile app is how you exactly access it is like this. We go down here and click on Power Apps. Now this we have synced it up directly with our data warehouse, which is there on the cloud. So we have actually got a connector which takes the data onto the Azure cloud, and this mobile app has been synced up with the Azure cloud data warehouse. So now what happens? Suppose I open this MNB Analytics module. This is on my mobile app. And I click on my username. So this is a ledger who's actually entering the data. I log in. Now say suppose I've got 500 ledgers to whom I want to actually give their account receivable as well as the stock situation. And I want to give them it to them simultaneously. I don't want to pay for a per user mobile app. So then this is how this particular Power Apps module can be done. So then I give him the account receivable module. This is the closing balance and the on account balance. This is the bill wise details. Then I click on this particular voucher number. I click on this, I say okay. And I say that for this particular voucher, I'm paying, say, 15 rupees. And I submit. Then I go back. I can get the complete history bill wise. Also here. Now I go back here. I go down to my inventory. I can get the complete stock position here. And based on the stock position, I can say order one quantity. When I go back here, I log out. Then I go to the admin login. And this is sample company. And I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Login. So now this sample company is the master login on which I have to basically, based on which I'm the master user. So these are my sub ledgers and I'm the master user. So I know the account receivable. So which ledger is going to pay me how much that I get from here. Then I go back. In terms of inventory, I know what is the stock position here and what are the order requests here. And based on the order requests, I can accept or deny. Right. So these kind of custom mobile apps can be prepared using the Power App. So people who have worked with us, they have actually asked us for the extractor, and they have also made certain other sophisticated apps. So I will show you from more ledger standpoint of view, a company which has made a more sophisticated app here. So this was an app made for a South Indian partner client, which has got about 1,000 ledger entries. So the entire billing details are here. Then he goes back, then he goes onto the brochure. Then he goes back and then you can search and you can search any stock item. Right, how much is it? So with this, I come down to the end of this portion of the demo. So up to now, what I've shown you is we have shown you the Power BI, what is possible with Power BI, what is possible with Power Apps, right? And as far as the Power BI Robo is concerned, then we have you can actually make workflows and data flows, or you can schedule the task so that the reports can go automatically over periods and time. With this, I come down to the end of my demo, and thank you very much for your time. And I'm just closing.